Milan are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So we're up and running. Well, here we go then with this bundle of joy and excitement that has always been Ronaldinho. His career, a thing of legend. But Jim, if you were to name just one game that defines him, it would be...
Well, I think undoubtedly it has to be the away game in Madrid back in 2005. He himself scored 2 second-half goals, but I can never forget the scenes when the home fans started applauding him. The moment when even the worst of enemies had to admire what he did on that night.
It was an extraordinary sight. Azar. Fiore. Looking for a runner. Chance, surely! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's found a way through. Ronaldinho! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
How do you look back on that goal?
Yeah, and anything that's hit low with real pace like that makes it so much harder for the keeper, and he was never going to get to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Howson. Alexander-Arnold. Timber. Rijkaard. Udinese finding their passes. Now it's Del Piero.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Just too much on that. That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf gets into a good position. Great ball, and a shot! Oh, crossbar! Oh, shooting chance! And it's bounced out off the woodwork! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Udinese applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that's the...
Big chance! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Pedri. Oh, it's a great ball here. Takes a shot! Xavi Alonso. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Seedorf. And it's Belletti. To Thuram. Fiore. Tries to pass it through. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Seedorf. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Forlan. That is ended up in no man's land. Forlan is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Platini tries to play it through. That's been slipped through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Timber. Howson. Ronaldinho. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Xavi Alonso makes the interception. Rijkaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Now, what about a counter-attack? There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con
There's the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well,
Goes for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Udinese find a position of real strength now. Looking to play him in. That's good play. Brilliantly cut out. Azar. And it's Balde. Not the most accurate pass. That's Rijkaard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Udinese clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He intercepts the throw. That's well read. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice control. So much to... There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Udinese with the corner, there first. They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, important interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Decent progress down the left. Seedorf. Rummenigge. He's having a go. Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
And he's taking no chances there. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Neves. Cherki. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Balde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he welcomes it in. And the finish! He has done it! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now it's Greenwood. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a brilliant interception. Forlan. Howson goes sliding in. Valverde. Spread out to the left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini with the foul.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 22.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
He's got away.
Il numero 15. Messi. Il numero 9.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Picked out brilliantly. João Neves unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Big chance! One-on-one! And he's lost his man here. Howson. Alvarez, given the lift of his goal. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Defending was strong and firm.
Milan are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
A lot of space ahead of him. Now that looks a decent ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Chance! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can clear their lines. Seedorf. Chiellini. Udinese are looking to go forward now. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Xavi Alonso. It's a searching pass. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Greenwood. Thuram. Chiellini. Raul. Alexander-Arnold. And we're done. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
Maldini deals with that comfortably.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Sends it crossfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played into space. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Vieira.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Look at the space here. An uncompromising challenge. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. That'll be a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior. Seedorf could try cutting inside here. They want to be quick to recover this. Chance, surely! Vieira.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That ball looks a good one. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are...
Del Piero! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now he's off and running. That's the throw. And this is Neymar. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball over the top. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gives it back. Neymar. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet, and he's worked it through. And Hullet! Oh, it's come loose. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Knocks it into space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. Roberto Baggio. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Milan really have looked a bit disjointed to me. Their passing has let them down in key moments, but that's also due for the need of better movement to create more options in the danger areas, something the manager, I think, has to stress to them now.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So off we go once more.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pele. And it's Belletti. That's Vieira. Hullet. So what can they make of this? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Plays a sharp little ball here. Hullet, delivered across.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
It's a promising position. Nice control. Aimed beyond the defence. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Chance here to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Seedorf. AC Milan could counter here. Now it's Del Piero! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
No, that's been intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Van Dijk. Ambitious ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Cross to the back post. Vieira getting this one clear. Oh, it's come loose. Now, can they... And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
El dorsal 11, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 17, Deco, el dorsal 2. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
He's going to be
10,
disappointed with that.
Beckham, el dorsal 19.
That's a throw.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 23. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Vieira cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Batistuta. Played back in. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's managed to gift it back. Xavi Alonso. Raul. And it's Del Piero. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rummenigge really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Beckham. Oh, such a clever touch. And he whips in across.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Looking to play him in. He's got away. Bullish header! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Can he get on the end of this? Nesta calmly anticipates.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Now it's Batistuta. Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Chiellini. And that's it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now, can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, he's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Aubameyang. Now, can they get him away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. Poor robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Del Piero. Oh, can he get onto this? That has been cut short. Platini. And here's Del Piero. Takes a shot. Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And this is Rooney. And the shot! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Spreads it out wide.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Aubameyang.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now this could be... Shot, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Xavi Alonso, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. He has found a way through. Del Piero. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost half an hour in now. And he's managed to get free. And there's the shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Chiellini. Maldini. Well, that has not gone well. Looking to play him in. That looks a good... Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A case now of complete control. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Platini! Great football, shot and save.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, that's an excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. And that is out of play. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Bellingham has a look inside the box. He's in a great position here. Aubameyang, good read, needed to be. Vinicius Junior. Seedorf. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And that interception was most... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
as the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, no joy this time. Maldini. Aubameyang is herring after that one. Pinches it off him. Opts for safety. Looking for options for movement. Plays it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf. Rummenigge. And here's Del Piero. Platini. Oh, he's been caught. Big chance! He's kept it out just.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Now here's the delivery. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Good ball, good take. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira. He won't be happy with that one. Maldini. Xabi Alonso. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Ferdinand. And it's Thuram. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Seedorf. And it's Xabi Alonso. Played out wide. It's Xabi Alonso. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries a shot! Xabi Alonso. Platini.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's made its way to him. There's the shot! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Del Piero.
Might want to be careful there.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Vieira. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Del Piero takes a shot! That has ended up in no man's land. The final 5 minutes.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 22, Hullet. Number 97, Aubameyang. Coming on the field,
Bergomi.
number 11, Bale.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Bale. And here's Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. Roll with the slide tackle there. Out towards the flank.
There will be 1 minute at a
Seedorf.
time.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They're back within reach! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was in...
And that's it. Milan were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Lobbed in behind. Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And this is Messi. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a little off target. It's a pretty loose pass. Seedorf tries to pass it through. Puyol gets across to intercept that. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Guardiola. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Foden, Messi, Foden, Guardiola. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Really well played. He read that perfectly.
Belletti.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's in a great position here. And the cup. Oh, what a climb! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. It's fallen! Guardiola with a definite foul there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Rodri, Puyol, Fiore.
Whatever happens, that's the cut.
Cantona! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Cantona has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Platini is flagged offside. A probing pass, and he's intervened well there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Raul. Now it's Messi. That's good vision. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Back into the middle, and he's chosen to go back. He's a shot, surely! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Rodri gathers from the goal kick. Nicely shaped ball. Dink through. It's fallen! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Messi.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Forlan. Raul. Just 5 minutes left until the break. It's played through for him. Great chance! There it is! First blood drawn. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Platini. Now it's Forlan. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Now it's Mbappe. Rodri. Now it's Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. Raul. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And he's there to belt it away. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now that looks a decent ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And for a moment you felt that was... There's the shot! And for a moment time stood still. And they win it back again. Looking for the run. Foden! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Foden duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Foden. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Platini. Good ball, good take. Chance for a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure.
He gets big! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Oh, easy pickings there. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Thuram.
Number 24.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Belletti. Thuram. Chiellini. Just about up to 75 minutes. In with the challenge. Now it's Musiala, and he welcomes it in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's Hazard. That is good alertness. And he's got the beating of his man. Backward it goes.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Looking tidy in possession here. Big chance! Oh, brilliant save.
Aubameyang really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
Maldini tries to clear. And how did he not make it 4? Corner number 2 then. Milan are looking to go forward now. Belletti. Now it's Messi. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a fine interception. Ødegaard knocks it into space. Now it's Aubameyang. He tries a shot! It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, whistle's gone, now then! And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it! Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That's that, the end. Milan have very...